Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to my live stream. Testing 1 2 1 2. Yeah, you're welcome to my live stream. Getting ready to stream. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. Where is my camera? Guys, where is the camera, guys? Where is the camera, guys? Where is the camera? Okay. Guys, I don't see my camera. Wait a minute. Where is my camera here? Okay. Studio. Cool. Okay, guys, I don't see I'm trying to restore my camera. But first, wait, let me see. Is this... how can we set up the camera? I don't know why every time guys are ready to join my live stream, I get these inconsistencies. Yeah, last time when I tried to join my live stream, do you know what happened? There was no audio. Yeah, I lost audio. Okay, there was no audio. And today, I can't see my camera. Okay, where's my camera? Guys, let me see, where's my camera? Okay, wait a minute. Don't tell me that my camera went with these guys. Don't tell me my camera disappeared when I started streaming here. Did my camera disappear here? Wait, let me see. I don't think so. So guys, bear with me. I'm trying to restore the camera so that you can watch me live. Okay? I'm trying to recover my camera, but it was ambushed. Guys, who ambushed my camera? Who do you think ambushed my camera, guys? I really don't know. But the camera is under ambush. My camera is nowhere to be found today. Okay, the audio is okay. I'm trying to recover the visuals so that you can see me. Okay, I'm trying to recover the visuals so that you are able to see me. Wait, let me try to check here. Okay. Okay, so here we go. No problem, I'm back. Yeah, welcome to my live stream. I show speed. And the speed that I show is not how fast I run, how fast I jump, but I show you speed in different ways of racing towards your first $1 million. Yeah, definitely. It's strange, but it's real and it's possible. So I show you the quickest way, the fastest way to get your first $1 million from anywhere. And I was on social media this evening. I was talking to some people on TikTok, and I was telling them the different income structures, that govern the world. I talked about the production sector and networking, and I then talked about the smart way of making money. And I was telling them about networking. Okay, first I told them in production, this involves the people that produce the products and the people that sell them. So those are all in production. Okay, those are the people that make money in production. The people that produce the cars, the people that produce the coffee, the people that produce the foods, the people that produce all the beverages, and then those that sell them, the wholesalers, the retailers, they are all in the production chain, and that is one of the way by which people make money. And then I told them about the other part, which is networking. Now, when we go to networking, that's where speed is made visible. So I show you speed in one of the most effective and a way with so many proof or results of making money online, and that is networking. Many times when you talk about networking, people rush to, hey, network marketing. No, network marketing is simply a part of networking. Networking is far beyond network marketing, because networking can be used for many stuff, not only networking. So when we talk about networking, it's far beyond network marketing. It's because many people, that's what they have attempted. But that is the baby steps in networking. Networking is far beyond all that. When we look at this platform, YouTube right now, where we are streaming right now, okay? And I've just started the live stream, and within a very few moments, people are going to join us, because I've invited people on all my other social media platforms to come and join me in this live stream. So all those people that are going to join me today, they are in my network. So first, I built a network of followers. I built a network of followers on Instagram. I built a network of followers on Facebook. I built a network of followers on several TikTok accounts. And many of these accounts, of course, they were banned by TikTok. But I still have a number of TikTok accounts with followers. So that's a network that I have. And right now, when I inform all of them that I'm going to have a live stream on YouTube, now they are going to join me. Shortly, you're going to see them. They are going to join me because I built the network, and now I can communicate to my network and invite them here. Okay? So when these people come, I don't know how many are going to come, but I have a screen in the background, and I'm going to be seeing the number of people that have joined us. Yeah, because I can see them on the screen in the back. So give me a second. Let me see how many people have joined us. A moment, please. Okay. They have not yet joined us. I still see only one person that has joined us, but they are going to be joining us soon, because I can see, like on TikTok, many of them have left the TikTok channel and they have gone to join me on YouTube. Okay. Now, this network of followers that I've built in itself, if I don't use it well, there is nothing that I'm going to benefit from my network. And that's where many of you are. You have a huge number of viewers, like you create your content and many people come to view your content, but you don't have anything more to offer to them. So a network in its own does not give you money. But what you do with your network, it's what gives you money. The difference between Mr. Beast and many of the social media influencers that have been here, like now if we can compare Mr. Beast and Ishowspeed, the difference between Mr. Beast and Ishowspeed is that Mr. Beast knows how to convert his network into money, but Speed has no idea except to show speed. Let me tell you, the potential of Ishowspeed making more money than Mr. Beast is 200%. Yes, I can explain to you. Because Mr. Beast is a person who invests a lot of money, in building his network. You know that he has given away he has given away 2 private jets so far, many houses, many cars, put out many millions of dollars to build his network. Okay? But what makes the difference is that after building his network, he now goes over and makes a chocolate factory. Is now a self-made billionaire YouTuber. Not because of the numbers, because you all have those numbers, but you don't know what to do with your numbers. Okay? Now, when Mr. Beast and Ishowspeed, all of them go live, Ishowspeed will get more people than Mr. Beast. Okay? But the difference is the people that Mr. Beast gets, he benefits more from those people than Ishowspeed. And yet, Ishowspeed has a higher potential of benefiting from his network of live viewers. Now, as I'm waiting for people to join me, I'm going to explain to you how Ishowspeed can benefit from his network. Let me first see how many people have joined us so far. Yes, 1,693 people are already watching. Okay, now these 1,000 you are watching. Okay, I'm talking to you, but I can only see you when I look back on the screen. Okay, because that's where I see the people who are watching my podcast right now. Now, this is just 1,693. But Ishowspeed, when it is streaming, sometimes it goes up to even over 80 million viewers. Now, those 80 million viewers that are watching him when he goes live, that is attention. And I want to assure you, the most expensive or valuable asset today on this planet is attention. Attention is demanded even by God himself. God wants our attention. So if God is interested in our attention, and yet God has all the gold, the silver, and everything that we're proud of having, they don't belong to us, they belong to God, but he needs attention. So it means that attention is the most valuable asset today. And Ishowspeed has managed to grab that attention, but he does not know how to convert that attention into money, or he does not want to know, because it's not about knowing, it is desiring to know. Because knowledge, they say knowledge, among the things that might be desired, there is nothing that can be compared to knowledge. Okay, knowledge is so crucial. That's why they say nothing that you can desire can be compared to knowledge. And the word also says that because you have rejected my knowledge, I also reject you. That was God saying. And he said that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And the reason why they lacked knowledge was because they rejected to know. So, some people don't have the time to sit down and know the things that they don't know. But let me tell you what networking has done. In 2003, Mark Zuckerberg was less than $1,000. His net worth was less than $1,000. That was 2003. In 2004, he received his first investment from Peter Thiel, the founder of PayPal, the co-founder of PayPal. The investment was $500,000, and that investment was in Facebook. And when that investment was made, Mark Zuckerberg gave away 10.2% of his shares in Facebook to Peter Thiel. Now we are looking at a platform, Facebook, at its beginning. Now this platform was a network platform. He built a platform where he was going to capture the attention of people worldwide. And he spent 6 straight years just building that network. For 6 straight years. There was no income that was generated from Facebook. And yet, Facebook had people joining the platform each and every day. What was he doing at that time? He was building a network. Now, in 2012, when Facebook went public, Facebook started running adverts. And today, as of last year, the money that Meta as a company made from adverts was over 190 billion. And the reason why they made that money, it was because after building a network of users, now they were able to convert it into value. Now I was giving you a live example of what you all know. Today, Mark Zuckerberg is among the 5 richest people in the world. He does not sell car. He does not make money from real estate. He does not even own a private jet, but is among the 5 richest people in the world. Why? Because he built a network and then he sold that attention. Today, just like it was like in 1999, for those of you that don't know, at the beginning, when before PayPal was made, and when PayPal was made, it continued. Elon Musk used to pay $10 to each and every person that signed up for an account in X. When you went on X and opened an account, Elon Musk would pay you $10. That was around 1999, maybe up to 2001. Okay, so he bought his network in the beginning, and he was buying each user at $10. So those people that engaged in promoting X, they made a lot of money. Okay, because just imagine you just get somebody, the person signs up, you get your $10. And that person did not have to make any subscription, just to sign up and you get your money. And he gave away a lot of money, okay, during that time. But there are also people who knew about it and just ignored it. So today, it is possible that those who participated, that is where they gained their wealth. Because I'm sure that these people that promoted X, when Tesla was made, they are the same people that went and bought shares in Tesla. And if you don't know, when Tesla shares were offered on the public stock market exchange, they were issued at $17. Like when Tesla was listed, and you wanted to go and buy shares, that was in 2010. Each share was at $17. So these people that had made money on Tesla like 10 years ago, I'm sure they were still following up on on Elon Musk because of how he had helped them make money in the beginning. So when these shares went public, I believe many of these people went and bought those shares. And when they bought the shares, they were at $17. Today, that is 15 years later, those shares have increased in value from $17 to $414 per share. Okay, so this network which Elon Musk had built in 1999 and then maybe up to 2001, I'm sure when he started looking for money when he was building Tesla, he communicated with people in that network. And that's where he got people that funded the Tesla project in the beginning. So, to trace his wealth, it came from networking. He started by networking, and even the people that participated in networking, I'm sure they also, because of participating in building a network, they were able to buy shares from Tesla in the beginning because they were connected. So each of those people, they all became rich because of, first of all, building a network and also participating in a network. First, I want you to bring your attention to the importance of networking, because many of you are negative. Whenever somebody talks about networking, your polluted mind just whispers to you, Ponzi, pyramid scheme, scam. Now that is a mind of poverty, because the rich say that poor people think everything is a scam, except when a real scam appears. When a real scam appears, the poor will accept it as being legit. But everything else that comes, they will say it is a scam. So that is the problem. Whenever somebody talks about networking, the minds of many people just tell them it is a Ponzi, it's a scam, okay, it's a pyramid and all that, including people who are in influential positions. So you find that in some countries, many of these programs, they have been blocked by national policies. And many of the citizens of those countries have been locked out of the opportunities to make money where billionaires are made. Okay, so we go back now to Ishowspeed. Comparing that with what happened in between 1999 and 2001, where if you recommended somebody to open up an account on X, you'd earn $10 as commission. That same scenario also was launched by CashChat. CashChat started way back in 2016 as Pesa Money. Okay, and in 2018, the social media app CashChat app was launched. Now, from 2016 until now, this company has been running a program similar to what, almost similar to what Elon Musk ran in 1999 and 2001. The only difference is that in this program, users have to subscribe. And then when they subscribe, that subscription is what is used to reward the people that are building this network. So the model, the CashChat model, is sustainable. The model that Elon Musk ran was not sustainable because it all depended on how much money he had. That's why it did not run for long. It did not exceed even 3 years. It was less than 3 years. But the reason why this program has managed to run for 9 years without any interruptions, it's because of its sustainability. That even if they decide to give away $60 billion, they can do it. Because it is simply declining to take what belongs to them and then they divert it to affiliate marketeers or user acquisition managers. And they just be patient. Okay? Their subscription of $20 that every person must pay to use their platform, they can just wait to receive that money, and then they wait until the platform has acquired more users. Because if they say that they are going to wait until $60 billion has been given away, it means the platform's user base will grow up to 5 billion users. So if they wait for the platform to grow up to 5 billion users before they start receiving their income from subscriptions, it means that they will have given away $60 billion. For them, they can do it because of the model. Now, where Ishowspeed can make more money than Mr. Beast is that when Ishowspeed goes live, sometimes there are over 20 million people watching. So if there are over 20 million people watching, if Ishowspeed simply subscribed, now let me talk in past tense, because this is not a new platform. This is a platform which has been here for the last 9 years. So if Ishowspeed had subscribed to this platform maybe in 2018, because that's when I subscribed to it. So let me say, if we subscribed on Cash Chat at the same time with Ishowspeed, okay, in 2018, if we went and subscribed and then we all got our affiliate link, and then Ishowspeed does what I did, maybe got his affiliate link, then bought a domain, and then put that domain on his YouTube bio, on his Instagram bio, on his Facebook bio, on his Twitch bio. If he did that, just like I have done, it means that the time when he had 80 million people watching at the same time, if he just instructed those people to go to his bio and subscribe, and out of 80 million viewers, if only 50% of those people, half, went and subscribed, of course that would be 40 million. Now 40 million subscribers with a commission of $10 per subscriber, that is $400 million. So it means that live, when he had 80 million people watching, he was able to make 400 million in affiliate commissions from Cash Chat Limited. Okay, so he's currently worth a few $1,000,000 and is very happy. But when we look at his potential, he's supposed to be worth over $15 billion. Not because of the numbers and subscribers, but in the potential of converting his live audience. So we take the problem to not understanding the power of networking. If you have a network, do you know the potential of that network? You don't know. You just enjoy to see the number running. Those numbers that are running, people are paying billions of dollars to tap into those numbers. People are paying a lot of money annually to reach those numbers. They pay for them via television, they pay them via endorsements, they pay them via branding. And now you have them and you are contented with a few millions, and yet you're supposed to be in billions. Because if you can make $400 million in just one live stream, it means in 4 live streams, you are most likely to get $1 million, $1 billion, $1 billion. Now, this is not about calculating how many shares you have, calculating the assets that you have and all that, and then they give you a valuation. I am talking about hard cash commission. You're simply selling subscriptions. Today, the only product that I know, okay, I know he also sells adverts. Besides adverts, the other product that I know that Mark Zuckerberg sells is the blue tick. And you know how much it is? Every day a person spends with that blue tick, they pay $1. It means that every year, each person that has maintained a blue tick for 1 year, that person is going to pay $365 because of that blue tick. Okay, so if you think that people cannot pay a one-time subscription fee of $20, now that is another symptom of mental poverty. If people can buy a blue tick, actually it's not buying. If people can rent a blue tick at $365 per year, what makes you think that they cannot pay a one-time subscription fee of $20? Okay, because that is the mindset that comes in the mind of a failure. They say, but how can people cannot pay $20 to subscribe? Who told you? If people buy gifts of $50 and all that in your live stream, now the difference between those gifts and the subscription is that in the subscription there is a legitimate transaction. When people are giving you gifts, gifts don't make you rich. It is a genuine exchange of value. If you recommend somebody to a platform that is going to help them, that is a genuine trade. You have exchanged value. It is not a one-way thing. But if you are contented and you're comfortable because somebody came and gave you $10, another one gave you $30, another one gave you $50, and you're happy, you are simply a cyber beggar. Now, if you, who is comfortable with being a cyber beggar, you are not even worth 1 billion. And another YouTuber who instead of receiving and doing that, he's giving away, is a billionaire. Can't you grasp the principle? Because for you are simply taking, you're comfortable with receiving gifts. Hey, how much have I been gifted? 100 grand. And you're happy because you've received 100 grand. And you don't know that you had the potential of making $400 million on that live. But because people gifted you 100 grand and you're happy, now that is the problem of the black child. Yeah, it's the problem of the black child. Because it's no longer Africans, it is the black child wherever they are, whether they are in the US, whether they are here in Africa, whether they are in Europe, Japan, China, everywhere. That is the problem. The beggar's mentality. Very happy when they are receiving. They don't want to participate in exchange of value. Very comfortable in receiving. Not comfortable in giving away value. That's why we settle for less. Everywhere. We have had many millionaires. When Google was being sold at $1 million, Shaggy had a painting on the wall, and that painting was worth over $5 million. Larry Page and Sergey Brin, they wanted money from Google. They were selling it. This guy had a painting on a wall of $5 million. He could buy Google. But do you know what he was happy with? Showing off a fleet of cars, a mansion, walls, and all that. And today is comfortable with the millions, and yet he had the potential to be among the top 100 in the world. Today is happy in being in millions when that's not where he was supposed to be. Where he is, it is us who are coming who are supposed to be there. With his popularity, his network of fans, he was supposed to be far. But he didn't know how to convert, how to get money from his network. It's not Shaggy alone. We have seen many musicians. The few that understood the value of their network, there are people like Mike Jordan, LeBron James. LeBron James studied Michael Jordan so well that he's simply walking in his footsteps perfectly. These are the people that understood that they had a network and they know now this network, what can I do with it? So they went, got a brand, started making shoes. And so we are helping people to put on good shoes, and we are earning money from that. They are billionaires. While we are making that money, we had other people who were making a lot of money from concerts, receiving. That's what I'm saying. This thing of receiving, just like it's like hand out gifts, they can never allow you to last in wealth, or you can never be rich. Go and study about them. Many of them are poor right now because begging can never make you rich. Handouts will never make you rich. The reason why Africa is poor, it is because of their mindset. Every time they make a budget, they expect that the European or the people in the US who don't have the gold that they have, who don't have the wealth, the good wealth and all that, they expect that from the money that they have, that is going to help them to solve their problem, they have some little whatever left to give to them. Now, because of that mindset, they can't respect what they have. Because just imagine, how can Congo be the richest country and possess some of the poorest people? Very poor, not pocket-wise, mentally. Because just imagine somebody. Okay, I've lost connection, guys. I've lost connection. Why am I losing connection on YouTube, guys? Yeah, my connection, I'm losing connection. I don't know why. Okay, it's back. Just imagine somebody going to a bank, taking a loan from the bank, then going to Paris, buying the most expensive suits, the most expensive hat, and the most expensive walking stick. They took a loan from the bank, not to do business, but to look good. That is poverty. So the poverty is not in that they don't have money, but however much they get in cash, if their mindset is not worked on, they will always be poor. So when somebody comes out in Congo today with a company, with a project, with a startup, and they need money, do you know who's going to invest in that startup? It's going to be the rich people in California. They are the ones that are going to come to Congo and invest in that startup. While the people in Congo, they will invest in music events, they will buy expensive clothes, they will spend on expensive perfumes, but they will not buy shares. So even if that company, which is born in Congo, becomes rich, all the money will be wired back to California, because those ones, they became wealthy in their mind. And yet these people, not only in Congo, but even in Kenya, M-Pesa today would have made many Kenyans very rich, because M-Pesa was the first to show the world that it is very, very, very possible to make transaction via telephone lines, mobile telephone lines. It is everywhere. All countries now almost have it, but it started with M-Pesa. Do you know the people that invested in M-Pesa? Not so many Kenyans. I don't think if there are any Kenyans who invested in M-Pesa shares, except recently, maybe on the stock market, that some of them have gone and they have bought a few shares. But I mean those people that invested in M-Pesa pre-IPO, before it went public, or at the time when it was listed. because that is the best time to buy shares. When a company lists their shares for the first time, that is the best time to buy shares. I'm sure there could be less than 200 Kenyans that bought M-Pesa shares when they were offered. But today, M-Pesa has now taken over all the transactions. All the digital transactions are passing through M-Pesa. Because Kenya, they have ordered that all the 64 million people, whenever they are making transactions everywhere, they want everything digital. And M-Pesa is in the middle of it. So what does it mean? That the money, the commission that these people are going to make from that, whenever they get it, they have to repatriate it to their investors in Germany, investors in the US and other outside country, investors in India, but not Kenyans. Because for the Kenyan, all they want is to go on social media, do a live stream, and get gifts. You find somebody spending the entire night on social media, telling people, follow me, follow me, follow me. And then you ask them, you want us to follow you, where are you going? They don't even know where they are going. I just want follow me, follow me, follow me. And then you come and you tell them, no, you can add on to that an affiliate link, whereby when you talk to people to follow you, send them to your bio. Let them click on your affiliate link. Let them go and subscribe on Cash Chat. You will receive a commission of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Do you know what they do? They just block you. I'm telling you, poverty is real. And poverty is a disease. You people, poverty is not you not having money. That is not poverty. Many of the rich don't have hard cash. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world, but he lives on a credit card. His expenses are paid for by a bank. We can see that the guy doesn't have any money on him, because whatever he spends is borrowed money. But he's the richest. If you think that being rich is you having a lot of money at your disposal, that is not right. If you have a lot of money at your disposal, it is a sign of mismanaging money. Because that money, which is dormant, not doing anything, you're making loss. You're making a loss. Because that money that you're having is like an employee. An employee that you have no work for. So if you think that because you have a lot of money available there, you can see it, you are looking at each and every day, you have money in a box somewhere, that is not wealth. Wealth is how much you bring in, how much is coming in. And the only way that people get rich is not by punishing themselves. They don't want to spend much. Many of the rich people, I'm talking about rich people, not these who want to show you that they are rich, but I'm talking about the real rich people. They don't care about the expenses. What they care about, it's the opportunities that bring money in. And they are so keen that they don't want to miss any opportunity that can bring money in, because that opportunity, they see it as a job for their money. So their job is to look for employment for the money they have. But they don't care about spending. They don't care if it is spending. They don't ask the price of stuff. They buy the best. They don't buy substandard stuff. Now, it is the deception in your mind that makes you think that you have to punish yourself to become rich. No. You don't punish yourself to become rich. It is what you're pursuing. It is seizing every opportunity. If an opportunity presents itself and it is legit and you see it can give you the results you want, if you seize that opportunity, that's it. Okay? That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. Let me first share my live, guys. Let me share my live again. Let me share my live to some people. Wait a minute. Let me share my live to guys here to join. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Let me share my live. I need to share. Guys, help me to share. Share the live for me, please. Share. My YouTube, I'm saying on YouTube, not on TikTok, guys. My YouTube channel is jobcity.se. Those of you who are watching me on TikTok, please come on YouTube. Come on YouTube, and if you have a question, just drop it in the comment section. Okay? Yeah, drop it in the comment section. I'm not the only person who will respond to you, but there are people in the comment section that will give you answers. Okay? So the YouTube channel where I'm streaming right now is Job City TV. Come and join us. Come and join us as we continue. Yeah, we have been streaming for the last 45 minutes, okay? I'm going to do this live stream. I'm going to make it 1 hour. So in the next 16 minutes, I'm going to be ending the live stream. Now, if you have a question, you're welcome now to drop your question and people will respond to you. Otherwise, if you want to know how to make money on Cash Chat, that's what I'm going to do in the next 15 minutes. First of all, some of you will ask, what is Cash Chat? Yeah, Cash Chat is a social media platform integrated with an AI and a fintech. It has its own wallet. You don't need to connect your bank. You don't need to connect PayPal, Pioneer, or any payment system. It has its own wallet. Now, first you start by creating your wallet. And how do you create your wallet? You can either create your wallet by going to the website bcbank.se. That one, www.bcbank.se. You go to bcbank.se and create your wallet. Click on create wallet and fill that sign up form. You must fill that sign up form with your real information. Don't use fake information, because at some time they will ask you to verify your identity. And you have to look into the camera and they have to compare that with your real data to see if everything is accurate. So don't attempt to provide fake information, because they will not give you an option to edit that information. So write your real name, the first and the last name. Provide a valid email address. That is an email address that you can log in and then get a wallet pin. Then select your country from the list of countries provided. Now, the country that you select is very, very important, because the number that you are going to provide down there must match with the country that you have selected. If these two don't match, you will receive problems when you're integrating with a social media app. Okay, so write your country, select your country, and then write your mobile phone number starting with your country code. Don't add a plus sign. Just start with a plain number. For example, if you're from Uganda, start with 2567. If you're from Kenya, start with 254. If you're from Ethiopia, start with 251. If you're from Nigeria, start with 234. And if you're from Ghana, start with 233. If you're from Tanzania, I think Tanzania, what is your country code? Is it 252? I'm not sure. Or 255, yeah. If you're in Tanzania, start with 255. And if you're from Rwanda, start with 250. And then finish your number. Don't put any space in between, and don't start with a 0 or put 0 in the middle. Just write 2567 and complete your number. So that's how you write your mobile phone number. Next is where they ask you to provide a sponsor code. Now that sponsor code must come from a person who is already a client of CashChat. Any person that has registered an account with CashChat and their account has been activated can recommend you, even if that person did it in the last 30 seconds. As long as their account is registered and activated, that person is qualified to recommend you. So that person has to give you their sponsor code, or they need to share their affiliate link with you. So when they give you that link and you tap in, when you're filling that form, you will not be required to enter a sponsor code because it will be available by default. But if the space you find that it is empty, just ask them to give you their sponsor code. It is in their account, so it's what you're going to write there. Now, if you find that there is no sponsor code in that space, write this sponsor code. Write 23530191. That is my sponsor code, and I'm active. I am verified. I have been on CashChat for now 8 years and 2 months. Yeah, so if you write that sponsor code of mine, you'll be accepted. Now, after writing that sponsor code, then the next step, they ask you to create a password. Now, the password that you're going to create, it has to be a PIN code password of 6 digits. They mean 6 numbers. So choose any 6 numbers that you know that you will remember and write them there as your password. Okay? So after writing the password, go down where they ask you to confirm your password and write exactly the same 6 numbers that you wrote above. Repeat the same numbers where they ask you to confirm your password. And then go to terms and conditions and tick in that box, then click on accept. Then hit the sign up button. When you do that, you'll see the word successful. It means your account has been created. So the next step is going to be to verify your account, to make your account active so that you are able to start working. So what you're going to do is that you're going to click on login. Now that login is at the bottom of that sign up form. If you look at the bottom of that form, you're going to see some tiny words in red. Now go and click on those words. They say if you already have an account, log in here. So you're going to click on those words and they are going to take you to a login page. A minute, let me take a glass of water. Namuga Fatuma, thank you for joining. Okay, so now we are on the login page. So now you're going to enter the email that you used when you are signing up, and the PIN code password of 6 numbers is the one that you're going to use when you're logging in. Sometimes when you're trying to log in, there is a password that appears by default. Always first delete that website, that password. Delete that password because it's not the password that we need. This password, write it manually. So write those numbers, the 6 numbers that you created, and then hit on the login button. So the account is going to open and you are going to see the word My CashChat Bank. So that is your wallet. Now what you're going to do is you are going to click on the blue circle with the word wallet in the middle. When you tap on that blue wallet, they are going to give you a page and they will ask you to type the word start. Just do exactly that. Type start and click send. Then type 1 and click send. So they are going to give you a menu with 10 options. Now on that menu, you are going to select 2, which is pay subscription. So you simply type 2 and click send. Okay, and then you are going to select the currency. They are going to ask you to select currency. So select 1, which is UGX if you're from Uganda, and click send. So they are going to ask you to select the payment method. Now you are going to select mobile. Now you, after selecting mobile, whereby you just type 1 and send, they are going to ask you to enter your MTN or Airtel mobile money number. So write that number there. And before you click send, ensure that that number has a minimum of 76,000 UGX, because that is the subscription fee that they are going to charge on that number. And they're not going to take the whole of it. They'll take like 75,000, but you must have at least 76 in your available balance. If you have less than that, this process will not even be initiated. So once you are sure that you have a minimum of 76,000 UGX in your MTN or Airtel money account, then come and click send. So when you click send, you'll receive a prompt on your mobile money number requesting you to accept that subscription payment. When you accept it, your account is going to be activated immediately. And you will also receive a welcome gift of 10,000 UGX. That is if you're from Uganda. So that money that you have received, you can withdraw it immediately. Okay? So the other part now is that you can now recommend anybody. And if that person clicks on your affiliate link that you've sent to them, or if they use the sponsor code that you give them and they do exactly what you've done, you are going to earn 50,000 Ugandan shillings from each and every person. Immediately they activate their account, the money is going to be in your account. Now, many of you normally have large audiences. Some of you, there's somebody I met, and this person had 41,000 live viewers. Now, if you have 40,000 people watching you, it means you can make $1 billion on just that live stream if only half of those people are able to subscribe when you read them your sponsor code, because you're going to earn 50,000 from each of those people. So if 20,000 people subscribe times 50,000, that is 1 billion UGX. So it means that you can make money that a person with a good job will not make in their lifetime. What do I mean? If a person is getting 1 million UGX every month, you know that is good salary. Many of the teachers who are well paid, that's how much they make. Okay, teacher in these good schools, that's how much they make. They make 1 million. Okay, now a person that is making 1 million UGX, even if they teach for 70 years, they will not make 1 billion. But some of our streamers, when their life is over, their statistics show that they had over 100,000 people watching. So it means if they were wise, Just one live stream, they can make money that many people who are receiving good salary will never make in their lifetime. But you know what? They ignore the most important thing. You people fear God. Fear God. Fear God. I'm telling you, if you know what you're missing because of ignorance and lack of wisdom, you people fear God, because the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Many of you, the only problem you have is you lack wisdom. Because you can't tell me that you get the attention of 40,000 people and you walk away with nothing. That is foolishness of the highest order. And there is nothing so bad like doing a foolish thing or making a foolish decision and not recognizing that you made a foolish decision. That is dangerous. And that's the lifestyle that many of our so-called celebrities are making. You know, in Uganda, the people that they call celebrities are people with a lot of followers, a lot of views. They call themselves, I have numbers, I have viewers. And you know, they walk with their shoulders up. And they also call themselves celebrities because of reaching many people. Even a mad person can get a lot of views. That does not mean they are celebrities. It means they are famous. That's why there are so many of the people that have... Now, just imagine here on TikTok, the most famous person on TikTok is one who acts a fool. The guy has never talked, but they are the most famous. Okay?